All right, little video for the goalkeepers. So we're just going to be knocking more specifically on the goalkeeper in the situations that we've probably spoken about before. So with goal kicks, super simple. All I want you to do is look left and right. Can you play quick? As long as everyone's set up, can you play quick? If everyone's not set up, that's fine. If in a situation where sometimes maybe it's a corner, um, maybe it's a corner or just whatever situation, maybe they attacked us and they're all quite high. And then you get the ball in your hands, you've caught the ball. In those situations, if you do see we can counter attack quickly, meaning we can go forward really fast, and maybe it's 1v1, or maybe even if it's like no one up there and we just want to get it really long for us to run onto, that's fine too. In moments where we're quickly counter attacking, we're catching them off guard, and they don't have many defenders up there. That's a good way to quickly go forward. If it's just a normal goal kick and the ball goes out and you have to go fetch it and then everyone's getting set up, then going long isn't always the best option, simply because they're going to have a lot of defenders set up there. However, there might be an instance where we keep trying to go short, but they're just pressing us really well, and maybe we're having a bad touches on that day, maybe our passes aren't working. In some of those instances, I don't mind you looking for these corner flags. As in, let's just get it out somewhere around here, and then we're going to have strikers and wingers running onto it. The problem with going through the middle, you might do a bad kick, and it might just go bonk straight into this guy, and he goes and scores. Or it might just go bonk to this guy here. He drives, and now suddenly it's like a lot of them versus not many of us, and they score. So ideally, get it away from our goal by going diagonally long, and try to imagine that you're trying to get through the gap all the way to here and here, if that makes sense. Okay, cool. When you do play short, so let's say you play short to one of these guys, don't just then stand in the middle of your goal, especially if he dribbles away. Come under and support so he can play back to you without risking the ball bobbling over your foot, you having a bad touch and it's being an own goal. So if you just come on the side of your goal post, he lays it off, you can then look to control and go the other side, or clear it out strong, like clear this ball as far as you can. Once again, looking for the corners, because if you do straight ahead, then the goalkeeper comes and get it. But if you kick it out here, the goalkeeper is very risky for that player to come out to go get that ball. Okay, makes sense. Let's say the ball's really high. Strikers and wingers are scoring goals. What I need you to do is tell these defenders to push up, especially if a winger has it. Tell these guys, hey, winger, go support. And then tell the other guy, hey, look, go support. Because we want both of these defenders on the same side of the pitch. Okay, same ways. If the ball gets switched, you must be the voice, goalkeeper. Hey, go support him. Okay? And then the other defender can't be just hanging over here. Hey, defender, go support under your defender. So then we have cover here. And this goes for you too. When the ball's high, I don't want you here. I want you coming up, staying connected with your defenders. Reason being, because what's likely going to happen, if you're back here, someone's going to put a long ball here, and then you're not going to know what to do because it's in the middle of nowhere, and they're going to run onto it, and it's going to be the easiest goal of their life. Where, if you're a bit higher, how do I get rid of this? If you're a bit higher, and then they do a long ball, then you're here, and then you just clear it out. No problem. No sweat. But if you're just hugging your goal line, anything here, you're no longer going to be close enough to get to. They're going to get there first, and it is just wasting goals. Okay, so when the ball is high, can you go high as well on the edge of your box? And sometimes I might even tell you to go higher. Obviously, as they start to creep forward, no point staying here. You creep backwards, okay? So the closer they get to you, the closer you can come back. But just keep in mind, if any long balls do get sent over, can you be ready on your front foot, ready to attack these balls, clear them out the way, and save us? Okay, that's a part of being a goalkeeper. Happy with that? Let's say it's their goal kick. So they had the goal kick. It's up to you to remind your defenders to do their job properly. So then the defenders can remind the midfield and the wingers to do their job properly. So as a quick recap, striker goes high to press their two defenders. Wingers need to think about defending their wingers. Okay. Midfielder needs to think about marking their midfielder. And then your job, goalkeeper, is tell the two defenders to mark the striker. One close, one cover behind. Because if they're both close and it gets bonked over their head, he just turns around and dribbles. So, one covers. So then, as it goes over, this guy can press, or if it bobbles over, then he's here as well. And then you have to be ready too. Okay. What you might see happen is your defenders are doing this. Either this, a winger might be going there, so then a defender goes, oh, maybe I mark this guy, and then we're one-on-one at the back. We don't want that. So you have to remind your defenders both comes here, and then these defenders have to remind their wingers to come back and mark their wingers, and midfielder mark their midfielder. Okay? Simple enough. Let's say it's a corner. Okay? Your job is to look around and see, is there players not marked? If there's players free, your job is to tell them to not be free. Tell your teammates, you mark up that one. You mark up this one. Or you mark up this one. Because your job and your success measure is hopefully minimal goals or no goals. So to help you to concede no goals and our team to concede no goals, it's your job to tell everyone, mark up a player and follow them closely and touch them and feel them and make sure they do it properly. Don't get caught with like 3 people just watching each other. It's your responsibility to wake these guys up, okay? Because you're the protector of the goal. You know how to protect it best, so everyone must listen to you. Get them to mark up properly. Okay, everyone should find a player and stay really close to them. All right? That should be it for now. If any questions, always let me know.